whatever I talk about in the next 15 to 20 minutes, apply that to what you love, right? I've loved working out ever since my dad started lifting weights for me when I was 11 years old. That's been my mission for the last 30 years since then. And for some people, that might be riding a bike. For some people, it might be building things. It might be building motorcycles. It might be, working on your house, doing projects in the house, buying houses, like redeveloping houses, whatever that applies to you in this, take what I'm talking about and apply it to that, because you can't let that part of you die. You have to have whatever childhood dream is inside you has to come alive every day. You have to bring it alive every day. You have to chase excellence in something that you're doing. And for me, what that looks like now is being a better husband, being a better father, but also the base of everything that I do is athletic. And every time I forgot that, every time I've not chased excellence and tried to be better in fitness and chase a goal that scares the crap out of me, I'm not the best version of me. And I want you to take away from this how you can become the best version of you. So most men die at 27. We just bury them at 72. You've seen this before. You've seen this in friends. You've seen this in relatives. You've seen it in people around you, right? And I'm going to apply this to men because I'm a man. I think we've seen it in males and females. You've seen when people are just surviving and they're not thriving. Whether Mark Twain actually said that or not doesn't really matter, because every man knows exactly what it means. Most men don't physically die in their 20s, but somewhere along the line, they stop chasing, they stop building, and they stop competing. They stop believing that they can be more. And then life becomes maintenance. Wake up, work, bills, stress, repeat. The fire goes out long before the funeral comes around. And honestly, I think that is the epidemic that we have right now. It's not obesity. It's not low testosterone. It's not anxiety and burnout. It's dead ambition. You see it everywhere you look. Guys who used to dream big now talking about, well, that's just life. Men who I know who wanted greatness now convincing themselves that this average day after day life is what they wanted. They stopped training hard, they stopped setting goals, they stopped taking risks, and they just stopped doing difficult things. And eventually, they don't even recognize themselves. That's why big fitness goals matter. When I started this gym, I thought, we're going to have this program, we're going to have this program, we have a program for legends, which we have now. We're going to have a program for teens, which we have now. We're going to have triathlon programs, which we have. We're going to have fitness programs for competitions, which we have. We're going to have all these different programs, and that's what we're going to do it all. It's going to be for everybody. And then quickly I realized that if your gym's for everybody and I'm doing all that stuff, it's actually for nobody. And then I got some advice. Build the gym that you want to be a part of. And so that's what I did. Every day I woke up and made it the best version of the gym that I would want to go to. And so we did things that I wanted to do, and it was excellent. We played sports. We had team uniforms. We did fitness competitions because that was what I was into. And then as we started to add other people, it started to adapt because they started pursuing excellence. We have a lifting club now because Beef is pursuing lifting. We have our fitness triathlon program because Lauren's pursuing the triathlon. We have a master's legends program because Lauren wanted to work with legends and she has a passion for that, and it's going to be excellent. We have a team program because Savannah was a nurse and knows that these problems don't start in your late 20s, they start in your teens, so she wants to build an excellent team program. All this stuff that grew from me just saying, hey, make it the best version of what you want and what you would be a part of is now becoming everybody's version of that. But why do big fitness goals matter, and why do we tie it back to that? Because that's what I know. It's not about abs. I don't care about my abs right now. I would love to have a perfect six-pack, but that's not what it's about. It's not about winning the competition. It's not about me losing 20 pounds. It's really not. Fitness is just one of the places that you can go and still voluntarily suffer and grow every single day. And that matters. Because when you stop challenging yourself physically, you usually stop challenging yourself everywhere else in your life. Your standards start to drop, your confidence starts to drop. But most of all, your discipline completely drops. Everybody listening to this, everybody that I'm around is all or nothing. When we're training for something, our nutrition gets better, our positivity gets better, our fatherhood gets better, being a partner and in a relationship gets better. We just are better people when we have this focus. Your whole identity starts to change. That's why at OxFit, we don't just hand people workouts. I think we give you a reason to come alive again. A competition on the calendar, a huge goal that scares you, and a standard that now you have to rise to, and you chose it. We're not going to force you to do anything. I know I'm the number one person around here to convince you to do a fitness goal that you might not want, but it's only because I know that it's going to make you better. And something happens when you start training for something bigger than your comfort zone. You start sleeping better. You start eating better. You start showing up differently at work. You start being more patient with your kids. You start leading your family better. Not because fitness magically fixes your life. That's not what I'm saying. But because discipline bleeds into everything you do. Most men don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because there's no structure. They work hard all day, answer emails at midnight, fix everyone else's problems, and then somehow expect a random workout and a protein bar to undo years of stress and bad sleep. That's not discipline. That's just optimism. And eventually, the mirror, the scale, or the fact that your jeans and your pants are negotiating with you more every morning catches up. This is why I built the OxFit coaching program for men. It's not random workouts that I found on Instagram or a diet that ends the second the pizza enters the room. It's really simple, and it's a sustainable system, training, nutrition, and accountability designed to fit into a real adult life. You don't need more motivation. You don't need a new supplement. And you don't need another 30-day shred that leaves you exhausted and angry. You need a plan. You need standards, and you need someone who won't let you disappear when your life gets busy. The OxFit coaching helps you rebuild strength, confidence, and discipline, not just in the gym, but in how you show up everywhere else too. You're gonna train like a man with a plan, not a man hoping this time it sticks. And at ox.fit, let's get started today. Here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. Most men are starving for a challenge. Modern life has made comfort way too accessible. Food delivery, entertainment nonstop. There's excuses everywhere. And that comfort, it's addictive. But comfort has a price. Comfort slowly kills your ambition. That's why so many men right now feel numb. Not broken, not weak, just unstimulated by life. Because life requires nothing from you. And the antidote is hard things. A race, a transformation, a competition, a goal that forces growth. That's why we built the OxFit program the way we did. We don't ever do a random workout. This is not fitness entertainment. We're not doing shit just to entertain you on Instagram or YouTube. It's not about just good vibes only. There's something behind that. There's a real coach, somebody to hold you accountable, and someone to help you progress. Most men dramatically underestimate what they're capable of when somebody actually believes in them and somebody actually pushes them. Most people know me well enough to know, don't tell me a goal, don't tell me a dream, because I will believe you and I will hold you to it. And most people just throw things out there. I really want to do this. I really want to open this business. If you say it to me, I believe you. And I might be the first person that believes you. So make sure you believe it when you tell me, because I've watched it happen. I've watched dads in their 40s become athletes again. I've watched men lose 50 pounds and completely change how they carry themselves. I've watched exhausted business owners who are ready to throw in the towel rediscover confidence that they thought was gone forever. That dream that they once had, they thought they had to let it go. They thought it had to die. They thought it was over with. And I've watched them transform that and rebuild and regrow that business. It started with one decision. It's one decision you can take today. And that one decision is, I'm not done yet. I don't give a shit about a six pack unless you give a shit about a six pack. I don't give a shit about medals unless you give a shit about medals. I don't care about your Instagram and what it looks like unless you care about what your Instagram looks like. You just got to refuse to mentally check out of your own life. Because one day you wake up and realize nobody's coming to save you. No perfect time is coming. No motivation fairy is going to show up. You either decide to become that person again, or you slowly fade into a routine like everybody else. I think deep down, most men know this. That's why hard training feels meaningful. That's why competition wakes something up inside you. That's why finishing something difficult changes you. You remember who you are. So if you're watching and you feel stuck and flat and disconnected, like you've slowly become someone you never meant to be, good. That feeling is your wake-up call. Set a goal. Do something difficult. Train for something that scares you, and stop acting like your best years are behind you, because it's not probably, they're definitely not. You're just out of practice at fighting for them. And that's what OxFit's about. That's what we wake up every day and we build. Me, Savannah, Lauren, Whitney, every coach that you see is building that. It's not just fitness. My goal is to bring people back to life. That's why I fell in love with this. That's my mission. That's my passion in this world, is bringing you back to life, getting you out of a comfort zone. And I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be easy. I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be fine. I'm not going to tell you that you can do it. I'm going to tell you that I believe in you. And if you set it and you show up every day, that we can do it together. If you stop showing up, if you don't want to do it, there's nothing I can do for you. There's no magic motivation pill I can give you. You either want it, and I'm here to help, or you don't. And I don't care either way. You got to care. We're going to Beach Brawl in 4 months' time. My program starts on Monday. 4 months away, what you can achieve in that 4 months is going to be life-changing. It's life-changing for me. We're all going through different phases of life. My phase of life, I thought, was fatherhood and standing behind a computer and growing businesses. But as soon as I signed up for this Masters Beach Brawl competition, found out who I was again. That little competitive voice started coming back and said, hey, you're not done. Your knees are not, they're not going to feel like this forever. Start stretching. You don't have to feel like this. You don't have to feel like you're 40. You can feel like you're 25. You can feel like you're 27. But it's not going to be as easy as when you were 25 and 27. You have to do a lot of extra stretching. You're going to have to do some icing. You're going to have to eat right. You're going to have to actually eat the protein. You're going to have to actually warm up, and you're going to feel like you again. So if that's what you want, if that's what you need, you're in the right place. And at ox.fit. And let's make it happen. All right. And scene. Man, I went in there. I went somewhere for a minute there, but I really want you to be the best version of yourself. And there's people that are listening to this that know what I'm talking about, and they feel just like me. They found something. And I want to tell you right now, it's not about Beach Brawl. Like, that's just some equipment set up in a parking lot in Pensacola. Nobody cares about that competition, right? I don't know if you've ever seen, and me and Savannah laugh and joke about it, but if you've ever seen the hobby horse competitions where people run around on a hobby horse, that's pretty much what these Beach Brawl competitions are to everybody but you, right? Anybody that sees you doing them competitions, like, what are they doing on a weekend at the beach? But what it does for you is something like this. It's amazing how putting a hard athletic event on your calendar refocuses way more than just your fitness. I've been working with Whitney now for coming up on a month, 3 weeks, and there's been some physical changes, but I know she doesn't mind me saying she's been showing up as a better mom for the last 4 weeks. She's been showing up as a better friend for the last 4 weeks. She's been showing up as just a better person for the last 4 weeks. Like, there's a look in her eye that's different. She doesn't talk about the weather or what's going on or, oh, have you seen this on the news? She's talking about goals and dreams and what she's going to do today and how this weekend's going to be awesome and like all this stuff. Here's Nick. Sign up for Beach Brawl has lit a new fire under me when I'm in the gym now. Plus, it finally got me to go to PT for my lower back and knee issues. He's probably been dealing with them lower back and knee issues for years, just been like, well, this is the way it is now. I'm in my 30s. Nope, not acceptable. He's not accepting it. And that's what this is all about. I want this for you. I really do. But I really don't care if you do it or not. Ant at Ox.fit. It's not cheap to work with me, man. It's upwards of $1,000 a month. But if you don't do it, I know what the next 5 years look like. I know what the next 10 years look like. And you deserve to start living now. I'm ready when you are. Go get it. Have a great week. If you haven't yet donated to Hero Week, we're at $750. Let's get us to $1,000. Let's donate. It's going to veterans. They need your help. They don't want your thanks for their service. They want your help. Go to our competition corner, OxFit Hero Week. We got some shirts left. We've got mediums. We've got extra larges in the men's or unisex shirt. And then we've got every size left in the tank top. And they're badass. Go get your limited edition hero shirt now. Donate to the Hero Alliance. Sorry, the Warrior Alliance. Let's get it to $1,000. Have a great Thursday. Go chase excellence.